Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Virgos. It's your season, so we're going to start with you guys. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And this will be for September 2020. Okay? So before I even get into anything, let's just go over the spiel. Energy's fluid, it's not linear, which means that the things we talk about in this reading could either be happening to you past, present, future tense. All are acceptable. If it fits and it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, don't even bother making it fit. It's not worth your time. When I speak about masculine and feminine, these are just energies. If it is sex specific or gender specific, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, just go with the flow. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. If I say Virgo, but you think your storyline fits that more, just swap the characters, swap the roles. If it fits, sure, who cares? Let's not nitpick. If you would like a personal reading or you're interested in checking out any of my other social media, my website, all that good stuff, the link is in the description box below. And from there, yeah, let's get right into it. So I actually wasn't planning on doing this one first, but we're gonna go for it because the Virgo storyline is always dramatic. Team Virgo. I got a new deck today that I really wanted to incorporate into some of my readings, and I think I don't know exactly how I want to do it long term, but I do know that I want to start incorporating it just in general. So probably this month I'll incorporate it into every signs reading, and then see, how I like it or how you guys like it. So if you like this new deck that I have, or this new element of my readings, then please drop a comment below. I want to know how you guys are feeling, if you like this better, if you don't like it, if you want to continue it, let your girl know. So the deck that I got today, I'll show you guys here, it's called Daily Crystal Inspiration. It's an oracle deck, so this is what that looks like. I know the glare is kind of annoying, but so Daily Crystal Inspiration. I saw this and was like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect, because I do get a lot of questions about crystals, what ones to use, what are their uses, when do I use them, etc. So this is what that deck looks like. This is the outside of each of the cards, and they're glossy, definitely oracle card size, they're pretty big. That's an example of one. What's this one? This is Sodalite. And I will absolutely by no means be able to pronounce these correctly every time, but I'm going to try my best. So, let's see. Is there anything else other than water? I don't think so. I think we're just going to get into it. So let's see what's going on for you guys for your season, okay? We're going to start with this, and then we'll move into tarot, okay? So let's shuffle a couple times. So this is just going to kind of tell you guys maybe what crystals you might find helpful, or crystals that might just be of interest to you. It'll be able to give you guys a knowledge of new crystals, as well as some maybe some guidance. And of course, by no means am I saying that you have to go buy these crystals. Absolutely not. I'm just using this as a way to get some further details maybe as to what you're going through. And, when there's an issue in your life, you want a solution usually, right? So this might be one of them for you. If you like crystals, if you're into it, maybe you don't know where to start, this might be something good. And very earthy, which is perfect because, earth sign. All right, so let's do one more. Let's see what we got. So what crystals do my Virgos need? Whoops. For September. What crystals do my Virgos need? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for September 2020. Okay. There's two. It's so funny too because I just got this deck today and was like, oh, I have to use this, and I shuffled it, seriously shuffled it thoroughly, could not get one singular card to come out, and as soon as Spirit's like, I got you. I just love the way that works, honestly. I really do, because it's like Spirit comes through whenever you have those little moments of doubt, and maybe that's a weirdly important message for you guys, because that was oddly specific. So maybe that's something that you guys are going through, where it's just like you're in a moment of doubt and you need some reassurance, maybe from spirit, when things aren't exactly going your way. I feel like you guys need to do, like, I don't know why this is coming through, but obviously it's a message for you guys. I feel like you guys really need to start doing, they're telling me manifestation. I hear you, spirit, definitely. But I'm also thinking gratitude and manifestation. Sorry. I heard, no, manifestation. Okay. So either you are trying to manifest something, they just told me to get bent. Either you are trying to manifest something, or they're telling you that you should focus on it. There might be something in your life where you're trying to manifest and you're like, why isn't it happening? And why can't I get this to work? Why isn't this working for me? Usually alongside manifestation comes gratitude. Or rather, that's the prerequisite to manifestation, because you want to get yourself, let me just adjust my camera. You want to get yourself into a state of gratitude so you can be in that vibration in order to attract what you want. So I think definitely, you know, do like a quick little gratitude journal, a couple things in the morning. Just, you don't even have to write them down. You can totally, but even just thinking them, like, I'm grateful for this, and I like to always add a because. So like, I'm grateful for, that was way too many, I'm sorry. I'm grateful for, you know, my clients, because that allows me to do what I love every day. Or I'm grateful for food because it keeps me nourished and nourishes my body. I like to add in a because. Okay, we've done some shuffling. We're gonna go with what we got. And it's so funny because I can already see that we have some grounding stones here. All right, so let's go one by one. I'm gonna read them to you. The descriptions aren't that long. They're pretty, like, a little short. So let's start with what we got. First one is Unakite or Unikite. I think it's Unakite. It says live in the now. So there's this one. Okay. Then we have Celestite, soothe your soul. There's this one. Golden Healer Quartz. Ooh. Some of you guys are extremely empathetic. So for some of you, what I'm hearing is that you're having trouble manifesting something you want because you have all these other things, like, hanging on to you. Like other people's energies, or like energetic baggage. Baggage, that's okay. Yeah, they're like, yes, energetic baggage. So you're hanging on to stuff you don't need to. Please go cleanse, like, heavily. And I mean, like, every day for a couple days, like, heavily cleanse. Take a salt bath, smoke, like sage smoke, not smoke, but sage your house, or Palo Santo. So many different ways to do it. There is a full moon. It's either already happened if you are Pacific time, but I think it's happening tonight at like 1:22 in the morning if you are Eastern time. So that could also be why we're having a lot of like cleanse energy, because of the fact that we will be having a full moon in Pisces. Anyways, Golden Healer Quartz, it says open the door. So that's what this one looks like. And then we have Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. I feel like a lot of times you guys have your perfection or perfectionist tendencies get in the way of what you want, because it has to look, feel, etc. a certain way, and you have to like be prepared for it, when in all reality you don't. Like, no one's prepared. Like, I was not prepared to start doing what I'm doing. I wasn't prepared to start a YouTube by any means. Like, I have a shitty tripod. I mean, I use my iPhone. Like, I don't have a camera. I mean, I do it right here at my desk. Like, I don't have like a special setup or anything. I don't have like a softbox or a ring. I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I like it and it makes me happy, and I think it can help other people. So do you. Don't care what other people do or think. Anyways, let's do Unikite. Okay, live in the now. There's no time like the present. Let me hold it up for you. Okay. There's no time like the present. The past is done and the future hasn't happened yet, so ground yourself in the here and now. With our busy lives and busy minds, this can be hard to do, but being mindful and in the moment allows you to make the most out of every aspect of your life. See, it's just what I was saying. Allow yourself the opportunity to really connect with those around you and fully invest yourself in everything that you do. Try to avoid distractions or letting your mind wander, especially about matters that you have no control over. See, perfectionist. Immerse yourself in each experience, put your heart and soul into every action, and bring a sense of gratitude to where you are in your life. Yo, I just said that. Just saying. Here and now is where you will find true contentment. Well then, were you guys expecting to get dragged by this deck? Because I'm not even a Virgo, and I'm like, wow. All right, core questions it has on the back. It says, where's your mind right now? Wishing you could change the past, worrying about the future, or being in the present? What are you most grateful for right now? Spirit, come through with this deck right now. Okay. Crystal action. It says, affirm, I live in the now. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for in this present moment. Did I not just say that? Bitch. No. Can you even, I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I can't. Oh my God. Write down 3 things. I literally just said that. Okay, we can't even focus on this because I'll stay here forever just wowing over this. Okay, let's move on. Celestite. So that's this one. Wow, I'm shook right now. Y'all, wow. Okay, here, hold this one up for you. All right, trust that things happen in life for a reason. It's natural to worry about the unknown, but try tapping into hope instead. Most of the time, the things you worry about don't actually end up happening, Virgo. And when you look back, you realize how much time and energy was wasted stressing over something you had little control over. Virgo. Of course, take action when you believe you can help or change the outcome of a situation. If not, try to replace any anxiety or tension with more positive thoughts. Soothe your mind, body, and spirit with the comforting notion that it will all be okay in the end. The universe unfolds as it should. Core questions. How does worry serve you? What can you tell yourself to ease your worries? And then the affirmation. I trust that all will be well. Today, let go of a worry by finding a reason to fill up that space with hope instead. Just shook right now, okay? All right, Golden Healer Quartz is the next one. Of course, this is going to be a longer video when I told myself that it wouldn't be. But we're like almost 15 minutes in. Okay. All right, so this one says, Golden Healer Quartz, open the door. Take it easy. You are ready to begin the process towards some form of healing. Think about an aspect of your life that is calling for your attention. Unlock the door in your subconscious mind so you can remember and overcome any experiences or feelings. Hold on. That you may have blocked out. Allow yourself to acknowledge these emotions and then let your healing journey begin. Remember to take it slow and easy as you uncover the parts of yourself that need healing and as you embrace a better, stronger you on the other side of the door. Core questions. In which area of your life are you ready to begin your healing journey? What can you do to make yourself comfortable as you open the door to healing? What are small steps you can take to begin this process? Crystal action. I begin my healing journey. Today, choose one area of your life that could use an extra dose of healing. Take 5 minutes to tap into your subconscious and freely write about all your feelings. Yeah, there's a lot of release here. Like I was saying, full moon vibes for sure. A lot of releasing in general, and like writing is a great form of release as well. Even if it's not like the gratitude thing that I was talking about, journaling is such a good way to release all of that. And of course, Pisces full moon, we're really talking about healing. We're talking about purging those shitty emotions, purging that stuff that comes up. Like, not to be gross, but I mean, like, it's like when you get sick, or like for, you know, those of us that are over 21, when you get a little too drunk. Let it out. Get it out, girl. Get that out. Get it out of you. Doesn't serve any purpose. Get that shit out of here. We don't want that, okay? Get it out. It's not that we don't want the emotions. It's that we just don't want the crap that comes with it. Your emotions, I don't know why I'm going on a rant, but your emotions are there to show you which direction to go in. 444. As I said that. They're there to guide you. They're not there to be permanent, okay? They are fleeting moments. think of it as an impulse. When you are feeling an emotion over something, why am I feeling this type of way? If you can't figure it out, then just deal with it as best that you can and then let it go. Just let it go. I know you guys are like, that's impossible. I'm like, listen, just hear me out, okay? Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. Super excited for this because I feel like you guys really are going to need this. Like, so bad. Let's see. All right. Sooner or later, we are all called upon to take action and face our fears. Be empowered, courageous, and bold. Even the bravest among us experience fear. It matters only that you face that fear and overcome it. Don't let the natural instinct to avoid discomfort prevent you from realizing some of your greatest experiences. Storm the proverbial castle, push open the gates, embrace your inner tiger, and stare down that fear until it's conquered. Shift your perspective and welcome fear as an opportunity to step up, meet the challenge, and demonstrate your resilience. Core questions. What are you afraid of? Does fear affect your day-to-day choices? How would your life look if you overcame fear? Crystal action. I face fear head on. Today, begin one thing that you've been afraid to do. Wow. So, even if you're not a Virgo and you're cross-watching, we all just got told by Spirit. We just got dragged by this crystal deck. So if y'all looking to get dragged, great deck. Daily crystal inspiration. What it should be is daily crystal tea because we just got told. So, anyways, sunstone at the bottom too. Take pleasure in the things you do. Look at that. Listen, my jokes are corny. I went off on a rant. Stop being afraid. You cannot always be prepared. You cannot be a perfectionist. You don't need to be. When we strive for perfection, that is, in my opinion, our ego striving so hard, grasping at straws for some sort of control. It's the fear of letting go for you guys and the fear of what if something goes wrong? What if I can't? What if I don't? So when we strive towards perfection and not just being our authentic selves or expressing our authenticity, trying to control is only going to screw it up. It's only going to screw it up every time. You're not here to be perfect. You are here to experience. So let it go. Can't say it enough, Virgo. Okay? We're going to get into tarot. Maybe see what's going on with you guys, why you're feeling like this, what it has to do with. Do not let me go over 30 minutes. Seriously. I keep saying I'm not going to, and I keep doing it. All right. So why do my Virgos need these crystals? What's going on? What do these crystals pertain to? What do these crystals pertain to? What do they pertain to? I don't know why I'm singing. Maybe you guys are just excited to start a new project or something. Or rather you want to, or you're manifesting it. Maybe this is just my own energy just going a little crazy. Okay, one more shuffle. And then we'll get into it, okay? Max 35 minutes. I'm like haggling with you guys. I'm like, no more, no less. 35. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I need to get it together. I need some water. Welcome to the crazy side of me when I have a little bit of extra energy. Also, like, not like you guys care at all, but like, my face is clearing up a lot. I started Curology, so I'm really excited to kind of see how that transforms my face. Anyways, back to you guys, because I love y'all, my Virgo babies. And for all of you guys that are asking, because I feel like I can hear it, my like core group of people, especially if you're from TikTok, I'm working on Team Virgo merch still. Had to get some other stuff out of the way first. Still working on it. Okay? So at the bottom, we have 3 of Swords. Or I'm sorry, this is 3. That's weird that I said that. Could resonate for someone. Anyways, so 3 of Wands. So this is generally an energy of making a choice, doing a thing. You make the choice. It's like waiting for your ships to come in. Now you're just kind of being patient in that energy of, all right, let's do this. It's that, excuse me. It's that first initial energy of you've made that choice and now we wait. It's like it's already been set in motion is what I'm hearing. Set in motion. So if you're trying to manifest something in particular, keep going. Don't stop just because you don't see immediate result. Keep going. Take it as far as you can. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. You have 7 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom, which, like, for me, what this feels like is that you are feeling really bummed. Like, you're feeling like you're literally not reaping the results of the decision that you made. You're not reaping the rewards. This is, like, you're not getting the fruits of your labor. Your tree is not growing. It's not blossoming. Your flower's not blooming. Like, that's what this feels like. Feels like maybe you went into it with a whole lot of confidence and you were like, fuck yeah, let's do this, and you're not getting what you thought. Listen, that doesn't mean that you're failing, okay? So, like, don't roll your eyes and give up. Don't do that. Trust me, don't. Keep at it. That's probably why I was saying that whole, like, you get those little messages from spirit in those moments of doubt. Keep those close to your heart. They're there to keep pushing you forward. They're there to remind you to keep moving, to give you, you know, that hope and faith and resilience. That's what I think you guys, like, are really trying to pull in right now, is that resilience and the energy of just persevering. I couldn't think of the word I wanted. So what else is going on for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I find that to be a bit rude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take these. I normally wasn't, but these two fell over, and they fell over like this. So, for some of you, you could be trying to manifest a person, or a relationship, or something that has to do here with emotions, love, a new beginning in love, maybe. That's coming to mind real quick. The Page of Pentacles in reverse for me, or I'm sorry, why do I keep saying that? Maybe I should be clearly using a different deck, because I keep saying the wrong thing, or maybe I'm supposed to be, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know, but I keep wanting to say different things than what I have out. That's really weird. That's like never happened. That's never happened to me before. Page of Cups, rather, in reverse is kind of like an extension of love being like denied or rejected. That could be what it is I feel like you guys feel like you're being rejected. Your effort for somebody, or you're like, just like, it's like sending someone a text being like, hey, I like you, and they're like, thanks. And you're like, okay, guess I'll just leave then. That's more so what it feels like than anything. Let's put these cards back in here and shuffle some more. Yeah, that's definitely more so what it feels like, is that you guys extended an offer of love or interest or something, and with the Ace of Cups being here, it's like, hey, like, here's my cup, here's my love, basically, here's my affection and attention, and, you know, whatever. And I feel like this person was like, no thanks, and you were like, wow. just go away then, all right, see you later. Like, I feel like this person didn't even give you the time of day. Like, they just kind of were like, all right, that's cool, bye. And you're like, cool. Yeah, a little bit feeling defeated. Like, I feel like some of you guys, you did something that maybe you're not, like, you don't normally do. Like, in a way, you might have, like, put yourself out there, and it got rejected. And I feel like you guys, like, really were like, you guys were like, well, that didn't go the way that I thought it was gonna go. Like, I feel like you guys definitely put yourself out there. You went out on a limb and did something that normally you wouldn't. Like, I feel like you guys were vulnerable in a moment, perhaps, that you're normally not. Or maybe you're just not vulnerable in general, and you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then that person just really made you regret doing it. And granted, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could literally just, it could be anything. It could be that you applied for a job and you didn't get it, or you reached out to a friend and then they read it and didn't answer you or something. Like, you know what I mean? It could be anything. But either way, I think you guys are feeling kind of rejected, which is not fun. And I'm sorry that you guys are feeling that way. But keep in mind that a rejection is not always this, like, personal attack, okay? Maybe someone just, give them the benefit of the doubt, you know? Like, maybe someone's busy. Maybe they just read it and then they forgot. Or, like, I mean, not gonna lie, I do that sometimes. But we do have Four of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, this Four of Swords is almost like you felt like you got rejected, so you guys just, like, essentially went to bed. Or, like, not necessarily in, like, a literal way, but you guys were like, well, guess I'm, like, gonna go crawl in my hole now. Like, I feel like you guys really felt rejected and still feel rejected by somebody. It could mean that you just, like, went into your bedroom, you left the room, you just, like, kind of went MIA. Maybe you stopped, like, posting on social media or something. Like, I feel like what it is that it happened and you just went to go disconnect yourself entirely. Like, you were like, all right, I'm gonna go. Like, you don't want me around, obviously, so it just feels very... It's such a bummer. Like, I feel like you guys are kind of like... You guys are kind of like sad puppy dogs right now. Like, you're like, this is really disheartening. Oh, that's not fun. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. So, 10 of Wands, but in reverse. And then we also have the Chariot in reverse, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. But this type of energy, to me, like, 10s are endings. It's like coming out of that initial place of maybe feeling like it's a burden, or maybe I just heard I'm a burden, or I feel like a burden. You guys aren't burdens. Asking for what you want isn't a burden. Sometimes people just can't handle that. Sometimes people don't want to, or they're just not interested. It could be a myriad of different things, but it's not like you're a burden. Don't think that. If that's the case and you feel like you're a burden, then you're interacting with the wrong people. But anyways, 10s, endings, right? So it's kind of like in reverse, this would be like putting down the burden. But Chariot usually is a fast, like, quick incoming type of energy. In reverse, it's like no movement. So I feel like you guys are really harping on whatever happened. Like, you guys are kind of stuck there right now. This is very slowly, if at all, moving out of that place. I feel like whatever happened, like, whatever you did, or maybe it's this person that meant a lot to you, or it could be whatever you did, you really felt like you put yourself out there, you were vulnerable, you were trying to do something that maybe you don't normally do, acting in a certain way you don't normally, trying to maybe adapt to someone, to try to just, like, show them that you care, maybe, like, you know what I mean? It could be a myriad of different things, but whatever it is, you guys really put yourself out there, and I think it just made you want to go crawl into a hole because you got rejected. And that's what it feels like. I did something and I got hurt. I'm not going to do it now. And I feel like now you're kind of in that space in your head. Because Virgos can tend to overthink a lot, being very over-analytical. They said it in this fashion, or they didn't respond at all, so it must mean this. Or their tone changed, so it must be this. Which is why I said in the beginning as well that you guys are probably pretty big empaths. Because you're picking up on other stuff. Don't let other people's stuff bog you down. I know it's easier said than done, but try your best. Just because someone isn't into it doesn't mean that, like, you suck. You know what I mean? It means that you're not with the right people. Whether it's romantically, friendship, career, whatever. You're not with the right people if you feel like that. No one fucks with my Virgos. Whoops. So, I want to go back and kind of relate the story to the crystals in a minute, but do you have anything else for Virgos for September? Any other messages for Virgos for September? What? Anything else? Ooh. Well, so far I do think this really ties in with the whole, like, grounding thing with Tiger's Eye about just like being in the moment. Don't overthink it. Don't drag yourself down that hole of like, they think this about me, or it's some dramatic thing when it doesn't have to be. Don't let it get to that point. Really, like, with these crystals as well, too. Let's talk about this. So overcome your fears. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable because it didn't go well once or twice, okay? Like, don't stifle that because someone else didn't want it. Don't do that. Overcome your fears. Be authentically you 24/7 and nothing else, okay? And then golden healer quartz, again, open the door. I feel like this is a lot of opening the door to your heart as well. This color as well, the orange, really relates. So usually the color will relate to a chakra. There we go. So orange being the sacral. So open the door, and that's really this place of like emotionality, creativity, feminine energy. So don't feel like you guys can't operate from that because someone didn't want to. This also open the door. It doesn't just feel like emotionality. Like with sacral, this can also be like, because of course alongside feminine energy also goes at least hand in hand with me, with the feminine reproductive organs. So this could be something sexually as well. I just heard, oh my god. Do we have to go down that realm? Okay, so for some of you, this golden healer quartz relates to the sacral chakra because there is some, and it could be one or two of you for a small group of you, but there could be some sexual trauma. And man, that like straight up makes me want to cry. Wow. There could be some sexual trauma that you're dealing with, and that might be why it is kind of difficult for you guys to be vulnerable, which is why when you are and you get rejected in whatever realm that might be, it hurts a lot. And I think it just all ties into the way possibly that you express sexuality, with like body image. I'm picking up like some body image stuff really bad. You maybe don't like the way that you look, or you're ashamed for your body type. A lot to do with your sexuality, your body type, like these very intimate parts of your soul. And when you are expressing them through your sexuality, whether it is with someone who is a lover, or if you're just having a conversation with a close friend, or even, you know, through casual hookups or something, I think you guys are operating from that, and some of you don't know that you are. And that got really heavy at the end, but yeah. So and that could be a lot of the reason why we got a lot of those purge vibes. Cleanse, clear. Celestite was soothe your soul. So I mean, and blue also relates to the throat chakra here. Unakite has that red in it, and the green, this reminds me of heart and base chakra. So again, the green in this reminding me of heart chakra, emotionality, dealing with those emotions and kind of like darker feelings that come up. 33 when I looked at the camera. Base chakra, this is how you feel secure. So I think this all kind of is tying in that some of you definitely might have sexual trauma that you are trying to cope with, and this moment has brought up a lot of really negative feelings because you have that in your past that hasn't been fully healed. So if you're interested in these stones, definitely go get them, okay? I think for you guys, definitely Tiger's Eye might be one that's particularly helpful in the Unakite, because I think you guys kind of need some grounding, because I think that through this full moon energy, because it's going to last past the date of the full moon, it's going to continue, I think you guys just really are going to need some assistance navigating the, you know, emotional waters, so to speak. I think I'm just getting vibes that you guys are going to be dealing with a lot. I think a lot of stuff is going to get triggered, and I feel like it's going to like flood to the surface, and you guys are going to just be wildly overwhelmed with what you're feeling, why you're feeling it, those realizations. So if you're interested in them, go check them out, okay? Either way, you know, don't quit being vulnerable because someone rejects you. Be authentically you forever. Don't change. You guys are wonderful, okay? Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. If you want to check out my other social media accounts or book a personal reading, like I said in the beginning, everything you need is in the description box. So if you enjoyed this reading, you liked the new edition of the crystal deck, definitely leave me a comment. I want to know what you guys think and if you want me to continue it. I think they're really helpful, so I love doing them. If you guys like it, let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys on the flip side. All right, bye.